the Joe will know that we have been running for the last several weeks a mistakes book. I'll call it a mistakes book. And what Chris Ellis has decided to do is a little bit of comic verse. And what she's going to do is... what she's not going to do? Oh, I'll just carry on, she's going to do the rest. Sits back in amazement. Anyway, in that case, I'll just let her get on and do her own thing then. Chris Ellis, ladies and gentlemen.
As was said earlier on, one of the things that amazed me about Dartmoor was, apart from the fact that everybody rallied round so well for this cause, was the amazing diligence with which other staff were prepared to grass their mates up for 10 pence in the cock-up book. Every wing in this jail has got what they call the cock-up book. And everybody goes round looking for people to report sneakily. To be honest, I've read them today. I think there's enough material here for about 2,000 half sheets. But we won't go into that at the time. I'll tell you what, don't ever let the governor get a copy. Has he gone? He's gone. Don't let the governor get a copy of these books. But this is just the sort of thing, there's a rhyme in the front of A1 cock-up book, which says, "They're watching here and watching there. The Dartmoor screws are everywhere. If you switch off and cock a snoop, your name ends up in the cock-up book." And that's quite true. For 10 pence, mind you, there's one chap, what's his name? Hewitt? I mean, the number of times he's been late, my goodness me, he must pay a quid at the beginning of the week before the week starts. Clive was telling me that he got fined 20 pence for not having anything better to do than find fault with everybody else. I got fined 10 pence for not saying good morning when I walked on the wing. But there's some amazing things. I mean, indecent exposure. Please, where? I missed it. Where was it? When was it? But some of them are quite good. I'll read you a couple here. I mean, this one really, why should England tremble? The world is in the hands of Dartmoor staff. Listen to this. Attempted to drill hole in conduit with electric drill after he'd switched on the main power. Shocking. I'll try not to be funny. I'm not very good at it. Where's this other one I found here? A chap got nicked and fined 10 pence for insulting the senior officer and upsetting the landing staff because he said Dartmoor staff need a term at Grendon to help them cope with a few home truths. I don't know who he was, but he wants locking up. But the classic of all, I mean, look at this one. G-Wing. I dread to say it's G-Wing. I wish I'd never said it. Cock-up book. They can't even spell it. The first entry... But Officer Jennings spelt cock up incorrectly. Oh, come on. Anyway, for the benefit of nearly all of them, what is that? And a lot of them have got fined 10 pence for grassing somebody up and not being able to spell the crime properly. Officer Butler for cracking up at 08:45 hours. What are you doing? About capital punishment, but this one says entered cell to give treatment without shooting the lock. I thought it was a treatment, not the lock. So I give up. Anyway, as I said, you've had there's a lovely one here, earwigging. I don't know what he heard. And there's a couple in here that says he knows. I wish I did. That's all I can say. All the juicy bits have gone. Anyway, I'm looking around now more diligently for the indecent exposures. After that, I've got to see what the indecent exposures were. Well,